Hello, everybody. Nice nice background noise to open up the coverage.
Stupid coffee.
Okay, just because I have something going on in my background
I'm gonna take that from the top.
doesn't mean you have to. Yeah, let's see what's the end.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our coverage of episode 12 of the Legends of Chima TV series Balancing Act. I'm Messina.
I'm LJ.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Alina.
And man, well, I guess I should say link in the description. 2 links, as always, so pick whichever one you like. Recommend to watch cartoon because it's of higher quality. That being said, this episode was an interesting one. And personally, I'm not gonna say it was of the same caliber as the last two. But I think it's set up for something, more so than being an actual good episode on its own merits, and I'll get to that. But first, let's talk about the premise. And this is the one reason why I think this episode was kind of bad. They go through all of this trouble for one bag of chi. They nearly get Laval killed for one bag of chi. One bag.
Unfortunately, they
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure they would kill him for no bags of chi. But
Well,
wish.
I think that world wouldn't want to kill him. It's us that wants him to die. So
True. He's like a
Yeah.
beloved friend and idol of the community in that world. So
it kind of gets me.
yeah,
I've stopped rooting for the heroes in Chima. Not gonna lie.
yeah. Well, I've started
stopped.
rooting for the crocodiles more so than I have anyone else. Now that they're coming into their own as like the end.
I've been like
Surprise.
I've been rooting for the wolves. I saw the last episode, even though I wasn't here for the coverage, and I was very pleased with the wolves' execution of their plans. It was very entertaining.
They're a good antagonistic force most of the time.
I'm in full support of the crocodiles.
Yeah, bring it on. But I think that was really where the episode was trying to set stuff up, because, okay, while they're doing stupid stuff in the gorge trying to save one bag of chi, and Crominus never makes a single appearance, although they reference him being down there because he's apparently screaming for help, and they ignore him and continue on with their merry way.
Wait, seriously? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, they mentioned,
Of
Laval
course.
mentioned, someone like said, oh, it sounds like there's someone screaming for help. Yeah.
I forgot him. Yeah,
Wow.
talk about heroes.
Yeah. And they go on trying to save their one bag of chi. So I hope that they are happy with that. But they had like a sub arc with Crueler basically sleuthing around for some reason. Like, I guess she got rejected by the Crocs. She's an exile now, an outcast, and she tried to get in there, got tossed out literally. Tried to go make friends with the wolves, but even though Warriors and her were friends / allies before, he was comforting her and reassuring her she did the right thing and all that. Apparently now he dislikes her and did not want to ally himself with her. And then she got thrown out again, literally.
Yeah, I know.
And then she tries to sleuth around in the most awful fashion I've ever seen to steal their chi for some reason. And she gets caught and not thrown out again because there's a convenient sandstorm that allows her to basically pull a Grand Theft Chima on those wolves, take their car, and drive away, initiating a high-speed
Yeah.
chase across the forest, which eventually culminates in her going back to the Crocs, bragging about the chi she got for a whole 10 seconds, then getting knocked out of the car, thrown out for the 3rd time, and yeah, they take the chi back and drive away. And Krager is enraged because another point of the episode was that she was trying to get more of the mind control flower, but they were all too small to actually do anything. Except Krager basically looked at it so much, he like basically stared it down real close up to where it got the desired effect and basically made him go crazy with rage, which enabled him to want to go attack the wolves, especially when they were messing with his sister. And blah blah skirmishes between the lions, eagles, and the wolves. There's a nice high-speed chase segment with the eagles getting some, some vehicular screen time. And basically now this is the biggest point of the episode in my mind. The only significant thing that really happens in the long run. So they fight. The good guys escape. The crocodiles come in to save the day. And they're basically left to die by the heroes who decide to fly off into the sunset, not help them, and have a dance party. While Kragger, it's alluded that he's taken captive or something along with the rest of his tribe who are gonna get, beaten and whatnot. But he was like surrounded at the last moment. And then Laval's like, oh, maybe we should have helped them. And Ares is like, no, that's stupid. They've been jerks lately.
To be fair, totally agree with her.
Oh,
I
come
do.
on.
I'm not gonna be like, I'd be like, yeah, you all can go screw yourselves.
Yeah,
we don't give a crap.
I have to agree with Kahi here. I mean, why? You need to give me a pretty good reason for as to why I should help someone who's been a jerk to me as of late.
Well, let me put it to you this way, okay? Laval and company were more than happy to help Kragger when he was fighting like 2 wolves to try and stop them from stealing chi. And yet, they're not willing to help him when his entire tribe is basically being killed and or mauled. And when it actually matters because they're trying to stop an actual threat rather than a secluded group of 2 wolves. 3 wolves, sorry.
There wasn't any massacring in there, though. It was just
none that we saw. But you can assume it's a big battle. There are probably casualties.
Well, no, it was probably a pretty big battle, but come on, this is Lego. I seriously doubt there were any deaths
There are no
in
deaths
there.
on screen, but it's alluded to.
That is
My point is this.
true.
Laval cared so much about Kragger's well-being that he basically let his entire tribe's chi get stolen by a group of 3 wolves, and yet, well, obviously he still cares because he was the one bringing it up, and yet he just lets Ares fly him off into the sunset and throw a dance party when the stakes are much higher. It's very inconsistent and does nothing for my ability to root for Laval or the heroes because they don't see the bigger picture at all.
No,
They're caught up at petty
I agree.
grudges. Then why do you agree with
it's
them?
because I just think the Lions suck. Like I said, like they suck. I fully root for the Wolves
Oh god.
because they're the only ones smart enough to do anything about it, right?
They're
So like the crocodiles, they've been idiots the entire time. Everybody else is just playing along with the system. The Lions are just kind of like dealing out weed, basically. They're like drug dealers. I mean, let's face it, right? Chima is like some giant supernatural steroid.
pretty much.
Let's not skirt around this, all right? Kragger, I mean, like he took. It's implied he took this when he was a kid, and it was too powerful for him to handle.
Yep.
So basically the Lions are the drug dealers of this world, and what they've done is kind of like dealt everybody an equal amount of weed under the pretense that somehow everything's going to be balanced.
Oh man.
We have
Right
a younger
now.
audience.
Hey,
You
look,
know this.
I know, but dude, it's like legal in like Colorado and stuff, right? You have to at least know about it. Come on.
Oh man.
Children.
All right, so I mean, it's an obvious metaphor here. The deal
don't
with
listen to
this
Chima.
is that like it's all like socialism, basically.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Think about it, right?
No.
Everything's evenly distributed through all of if everybody has it,
Kids,
the
cover
world
your
is in
ears.
balance. Right? But if one person who has
Cover
the
your ears.
ingenuity to take more and to get a bigger piece of the pie, well, guess what? The world is thrown out of balance. And that's bad for everybody.
You're right.
And they're also like cartoon villains, just as like Captain Planet, right? Come on, is no one else saying this? It's about drugs and like global economic structures. This is what Shima's about. Mark my words.
Yes, this is perfect.
That's what I have to say.
This is what we got instead of Thundercats. Man.
But Thundercats is great. I mean,
Well, what?
oh,
Really?
I
Who
forget.
just likes it because it has the word cats in it?
No, I've never even seen it before.
Well,
Overall,
In the
while this
Strawberry
episode, I'm gonna get this back on check now. While this
Yeah.
episode did not necessarily do anything revolutionary, it also wasn't bad. It was well structured from beginning to end. I just think the past couple have been pulling on a plot, and this episode seemed to drive one thing and one thing alone, and that is, okay, the crocodiles are finally doing stuff. Things aren't looking too good for them. The protagonists are unlikable people that you cannot root for under any circumstance. That not care about innocent civilians trapped down in the gorge, or about an entire tribe's well-being, or about stopping the bigger threat, or about the bigger picture. And yet Ares tries to rationalize it by going like, oh well, if they all use up all their chi, it'll be like restoring the balance, right?
Right. It's like, don't worry. Look, if they kill everybody, they're using all the chi. So like, it's great. It's great for us.
Yes.
It's like, whoa, make it look like a positive thing. You know what's also positive?
Dance.
Gangnam Style. Dude. And like, it's just okay. So I can't get past the part like where the gorillas they have like bongos and they're beating on the bongos and it is a club track. Can you believe that? It's like you have this synth and you have like
A bongo.
and like it's crazy. Like how did they you see them with sticks and they're like beating on the thing, you know, and it feels like supposed to be like the Ewoks in episode 6 of Star Wars. Nope. It's like, you know, it's like going to any bar.
The gorillas are,
Which is never
the gorillas are advanced
Human.
musically.
They've got music for days. But yeah, dude, I don't know what the deal is of that.
Yeah, that was weird.
But
another. Did we mention the underwear?
No, we did not.
Seriously, what the heck was up with that?
That was pretty loud.
Yeah, that was pretty
I swear that gorilla had like ultra underwear, like.
Take your panties on. This is the end. Okay, I saw this is the end. You should be in. Okay, so yeah, the underwear. I can't believe that they spent so much time on that.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, hey.
They really stressed it like it was the underwear.
That underwear did save lives, though.
It did.
Wait, come on, dude. Can you imagine if like LJ passes like this little laundry and he has like a pair of whiteys. And on the pair of whiteys, it's like an image of his freaking head.
Oh man.
Who they sit down and all right guys, I have stuff I want to pay attention to. I need my face in my underwear.
Yeah.
Like I need you to can you stitch my face on my pair of underpants? Can you do that? He jumps with the underwear, right? And it to a pair like the air force coming from his side down stretches his underwear to 50 times its potential length. So he can lie down a can. In a robot.
In a robot.
In a robot.
And isn't underwear supposed to have holes in it for the legs?
Nope,
Oh, yeah.
you just like time out just when one
Hey.
That's a good
near
point.
the other.
That's a very good point, Elliot. How is this like?
Kind of good
How
point.
is that even real?
The air would have just gone out. Where would he put his legs once he put it on? There has to be at
This is
least like
stupid.
3 openings in that
This
thing.
is stupid.
Hey, whoa.
This is stupid.
What if it had pockets?
This is dumb. I didn't realize that. This plot point is dumb. This episode's dumb.
That's a pretty big plot hole.
Well,
Or-
to be fair, Chima's never
Huh?
in store by
Pretty big
physics and whatnot.
I will admit though, I tried looking for the holes, and those holes went missing under mysterious circumstances when that underwear was turned into a parachute.
Anyway, Alter, what do you
What?
think about this episode? I think it's time.
Honestly, it was not its best episode, but it wasn't its worst. It was just Chima mediocrity.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they're setting up something for the next episode in the terms of Krager being a POW.
The next episode is called Crocodile Tears, by the way. So.
Okay, are you kidding me?
Ooh.
Are
No.
you kidding me? That okay. Anyway,
Wait, you know what
like-
Crocodile Tears implies, right? That might be a good episode.
yeah, no, I know.
I
But,
bet yes, it's with Cooler.
Perhaps.
but anyway, honestly, Ruler's still horribly annoying. The plants are still horribly annoying. I really liked Krager in this episode.
Done back.
I can't believe it. I said I enjoyed Krager. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so the wolves are okay. They're great antagonists. Laval's annoying. The gorillas are annoying, but I love that one part where like he has his like laundry line. He's like, "Yeah, dude, I've like never even lost a sock." And a sock falls down the floor. There's just like a moment of silence, and he's like, "Bummer."
Yeah.
I heard that a lot. Bummer, man.
That part was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me or have the dialogues for the gorilla changed a bit over the time?
They
I
have.
prefer they're just
some
dumb
what?
people, and now they're like dumb people, but dudette and like dude.
I think they
and,
always
you
did
know,
that though. Ever since the first one, they just kind of
Yeah.
amped
Did
it
they
up
always
to
do that?
they amped it up to 11 when they became regular characters.
Yeah, and then there was that one funny part where like everyone thought Laval died, and he's like, "Dude." And then
I actually
they-
thought that he was like, what? Oh yeah.
Without skipping
Go
a
on.
beat, Laval comes around in the same tone, "Dude," and then he gets shown plot point numero stinker, "Dude."
I thought he was actually crying over his underpants. And Laval
That
was
is
like-
what. Gosh.
I thought he
dang
was
it,
like, I was like, wow, dude, like that's. I guess that's kind of. I guess to be fair, he must have gone through a lot of trouble getting whoever made his underpants to stitch a picture of his face. in it. But
That is-
still,
That is true.
I guess it's like his custom-made underoos needed to be preserved.
I would.
Okay, well,
I think that pretty much wraps this episode up.
Yeah, it was okay. I guess.
I can describe this episode in like 3 things, three major points:
Do it.
economics, drug use, personal hygiene.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Wow.
Bummer.
Thank you all
Bummer.
for listening to our coverage of the Legends of Chima episode 12 Balancing Act. Please be sure to like, favorite, rate, comment, subscribe, the whole spiel. And we will see you next week for another exciting episode. I'm Messnick.
I'm LJ.
I'm Kahi.
And I'm Alina.
And goodbye, everyone.